One day I walked into a fishing store. Originally, I was just there to buy bait, gear, and a few other things for an offshore fishing trip the next day. In many parts of America, fishing is a very common outdoor activity. A lot of people drive to a lake or a river on weekends and spend the whole day there. The store was huge. When I walked all the way to the back, I looked up and froze for a second. There was an entire wall covered with guns, rifles, shotguns, different models, lined up neatly in rows. To be honest, that moment shocked me because in China, ordinary people almost never come into contact with these kinds of things. For many people, a gun is something they only ever see in movies. So when all of this suddenly appears inside an ordinary auto store, right in front of your eyes, the feeling is very unusual. Later, my friend told me that in many Americans' life, these things are simply part of outdoor culture, just like tents, camping gear, or hiking boots. They are seen as another kind of product. In some parts of America, many families go hunting during hunting season. For them, it feels more like a tradition. The father takes his child and driving to a mountain and stays there for a day or two. It's both an outdoor activity and a kind of family memory. Of course, that does not mean you can simply pick up a gun and walk out with it. That day, I asked the staff member about the process. It was when I learned it was actually quite strict. You need to show identification, you need to fill out paperwork. The system runs a background check. In some states, there is also a waiting period. Sometimes you have to wait several days before you can actually take it. So the reality is not as simple as many people imagine. That day, I stood there for a while, looking at that wall of guns, and suddenly I realized something. When we look at social reality only from the outside, it is very easy to misunderstand it. We see one image and we rush to a conclusion. But if we place it inside history, culture, and lifestyle, it opens up a lot more thought and a lot less emotion. In America, some people see guns as outdoor tools, some see them as a right, and of course, some people are very cautious or deeply uncomfortable with them. Different people hold completely different views. Many things here do not have one simple answer. When I walked out of that store, I felt that maybe the real meaning of travel is not just how many places you see. It is slowly realizing that there are many different ways people live in this world. Understand does not always mean agreement, but understanding often helps you see a little further. In the next episode, I will take you out to sea for a day of fishing and some ocean wind. I'm Chris, a man who started life testing at the age of 41. If you're also standing at a turning point in life, let's talk.